I don't even understand. I don't think I'll ever understand why narcs do what they do. Okay? This is utterly ridiculous. This video is going to be about things that the narc would do out of desperation to regain his or her supply. You may establish no contact. In my case, I have. And a holiday might be coming up. My last video was about the holidays and what the narc would do before holidays or special events to ruin the moment. Well, this is exactly what my own dad is doing right now. He left a third voicemail yesterday. I made a video on that. I thought he was done there. I thought he was just going to try to show up on Thanksgiving Day. And, maybe just, try to talk to me a little bit. And all I had to do was just try to ignore him. But, no, it's not. It's a much more serious issue than that. Much more serious. I mean, he literally texts my mom over and over and over, and my mom, as the enabler, she's not going to ignore it. She's going to text him back, and she's literally plotting against me pretty much every step of the way, telling him where I'm going to be, our whereabouts, and everything. The fact that I just came home makes matters so much worse. This is really bad situation for me right now. First of all, he threatened to close my bank account. Unfortunately, I didn't change the account. I didn't put the account to my name. I'm not the primary card holder yet. I have to do that. Once I do that, he won't have access to my account, but right now he does. And that's very, very scary because, like I said, I've gone into contact for over 5 months now. He's now looking for a way, and he's desperately looking for his supply. And he's trying to get it, and he's gonna get it one way or another, and that's what's very scary for me. So he's threatened to shut my bank account down via my mom. He texts my mom this. My mom has been extremely verbally abusive since I've gotten here. I'm starting to rethink the decision to come here because it may have been a really bad one. I think it is a bad one, to be honest. It's utterly ridiculous. It doesn't even stop with the threatening to close my bank account. He not only does that, he goes and tells my mom that he had gotten into a car accident. This is all over it, guys. And I just don't believe it for 1 second. Right after that, he claims that he wanted to apologize to me. And he's just using my mom as a way to get to me. Because he knows that if he texts my mom's gonna say whatever she's gonna relay that message to me. And it's just nothing I can do. I'm trying to avoid it, but it's just not much I can do. And I'm gonna try to get in contact with my best friend and see if I can leave the house and get out, because it's a bad situation. My dad's gonna show up here. I can guarantee you that. his goal right now is to just ruin the holiday. It's very clear because this is what the narcissist does to gain their supply. And threatening to close a bank account. Unfortunately, it's now like a race to go to the bank. When it opens, next time it opens, it's Friday. It's a race to get to the bank and make the account into my name, become the primary card holder, so that he no longer has access, because I'm old enough to do so. I can now be the primary card holder. The narcissist will try to financially gain control over you. They'll try to gain control over you with their enablers. My mom, in this case. And it's unreal. They do this before the holidays, and they always do it in a way that will make them look like their intentions are good. And it really looks like my dad's intentions are good. And I know for sure they're not, because he's sort of used these tactics in the past when trying to use hoovering. I mean, he's not going to apologize. And if he does, it won't be real. He just wants his supply back and his control over me back, so that he will just continue to do the things that he's been doing all along. It's the same cycle. It's the first time I've gone no contact. It's the first time I've implemented no contact. I want this to be the only time. In the past, he has been very, very abusive. And after one big incident, he would not talk to me for a long time, and then hoover back using these very same tactics. This time I'm implementing no contact and drawing the line. I blocked his, I know in previous videos I mentioned it, but I blocked his phone numbers. I blocked all of his phone numbers. The numbers that call to this house, I blocked it all. I blocked him personally on my own cell phone. And my mom's just texting him back and forth. And every time he texts her something, my mom is calling me. Like right now, she's calling me. Every time my dad texts her something, she calls me immediately and reports to what he says. So it's like, this is his way of trying to regain control over me. And he's using my mom, who will not draw the line. And it's very, very sickening. The role of the enablers is unreal. Because all they do is carry out personal attacks on the victim of the narcissistic abuse, and they use the narcissist. They're sort of used by the narcissist to access the victim. My mom has said so many things. Without your dad, you're dead. Without your dad, your life is blah, blah, blah. Everything you're saying about your dad is false. Everything you're saying about your dad's a lie. I'm listening to her right now, accusing me of playing the victim and lying and telling lies. It's just unreal what the narcissist would do to regain their supply. This is not a lie. I literally talk to people that are going through the same thing every day, and they know for sure this is narcissistic abuse. there's a lot of people that can relate to what I'm going through right now. Instagram, some of the people in the YouTube comments, they know what I'm talking about. So how am I making this up? How am I lying? How? She's still talking and saying that I'm looking for sympathy. If I was looking for sympathy, why would I be trying to help people? It's just really bad, and I may have to implement no contact with my mom as well because of this. I'm not making these videos to gain sympathy. I'm trying to help people that are going through the same thing, maybe identify the abuse, and get out of the relationship before it gets too late.